In this video, we're going to be making this cute little tote bag. The dimensions and measurements are going to be popping up on your screen in a second. Don't forget to pause it and write everything down. We will concentrate on making the strap first. You're going to fold it over in half, get your iron, and you're going to press that into place. Once that is pressed, we will open it up, and that gives us our central line. We can then fold in to that central line, and then we'll get our iron again and we'll press that into place. And then just turn that around, and you're going to do the same again. You're just going to meet that to that central line. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below if you ever made yourself a tote bag. This one turns out so cute. Then what you're going to do is meet that there. So we're basically hiding the raw edges. And just make sure it's parallel onto the other side. Now we have two of these, so you're going to have to do the same thing again with the other side. Now that is our two straps prepped. Put them to one side, and then get your lining pieces and your interfacing. So your interfacing is going to act like a stabilization for your pouch. You don't want anything like a quilter's cotton. It's going to make it too thick. So on one side is the part that you're ironing on, and you can tell because it's little rougher where that glue is. So we're going to put that on to the wrong side of the fabric. So if you have a pretty side of the fabric, a right side of the fabric, you are going to put this on the reverse side, and then you're going to follow your manufacturer's instructions, and you're going to press that into place. It doesn't normally take that much to press the interface into fabric. I use a Baby Lock L-Tear 2. In the top of my thread is a regular Gutermann sewing thread, all purpose, and same in my bobbin, and in my sewing needle there is a 9014 Microtex needle. So with the straps, what we're going to do is we're going to sew one side down, and then we're going to sew the other side down just so it looks symmetrical. Before I put my straps on, I'm going to attach my leather logo on the outside. There is a tutorial for this as well on my YouTube channel. I made these on my Cricut. I take a hole punch and I just put a hole on each side. Then I'll go ahead and attach this on. If you do have any hardware that says like handmade or something like that, this is the time to put this hardware on. Another little trick for you, I like to use some double-sided sticky tape. That just keeps everything in place while I'm trying to sew the tag down. So we need to mark our external fabric. So what we're going to do is fold the fabric in half to find our center, and we're going to do this on both sides. I like to line the center up to a number on my mat. So this is my center, and I'm going to do it on the other side as well. And then from the center we are going to go 1 1/4 out. So we're going to mark this one, and we are going to mark here, and then we're going to do it to the other side. So where's my quarter there? It's right here. And then I'm going to do this quarter here. So it's 1 1/4, 1 1/4. Now we're going to take the strap, we're going to line it up. So where that 1 1/4 was, you're going to line it up from the 1 1/4 going out with your strap. So I'm going to grip that, and then we're going to make sure that everything lays down nicely with the handle, and just turn it over again and just make sure that strap is lined up with that 1 1/4 going this way. I also like to grip the top part, and this is why we've marked everything, so you can line that other side of that strap up with that 1 1/4 and this other side here. So your strap should be straight. Now what we're going to do is we're going to stitch along the existing lines we already have, but at the top here, you don't want to go any more than 1/2 inch from the top. We want to keep at least 1/2 inch unsewn like this. So the first strap is on. Make sure you're using your regular foot to do this. By the way, it'll be easier. And also just to clip away any of them loose threads. Do the same thing with the other side. In order to make our mini pouch stand up, we need to do a boxed bottom. So I am going to get this 1 inch here, line it up with my ruler, and do a mark like that. And also at the other side. You are then going to cut out your squares, and you're going to do that with the other piece. I'm also going to do this on the lining sections. Make sure you've got your interfacing facing you on both sides, and then the pretty side of the fabric is going to be facing each other. Then once again, take our ruler and just mark out 1 inch. And do again on the other side. And then cut out these 2 boxes. Once that is complete, you're going to get the bottom of your mini tote bag, and you're going to place that right sides together, and you can grip this so it doesn't move on you. And do the same to the other one. And then take it over to your sewing machine and stitch 1/4 inch into place. Just remember, these need to be right sides together. You are now going to open this out and press into place. You're going to take both of your bag sections and you're going to place them right sides together, grip into place. Make sure that the seams match. take to your sewing machine and stitch down here, down here, and down here. Don't stitch the 2 openings, leave them unstitched. Everything is sewn apart from the squares at the bottom. You are going to open up and you are going to nest the 2 seams into place. Then once you've got it nice and straight, just push everything away, take back to your sewing machine and stitch. Both sides are now stitched. I'm going to turn this right side out. And now we can take our lining section. We're going to do exactly the same again, apart from one thing. So we're going to stitch all the way down here, all the way down here, and then we're going to stitch just about, how much would you say that is? 1/2 inch. So about 1/2 inch on each of the sides, leaving this open and these open. So stitch, 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 stitch. Leave the top open. So right now we have the top unstitched and we have these 2 portions here unstitched and a gap at the bottom. So now what you're going to do is do the same. You're going to match them 2 seams together and stitch into place. Do on both sides. Now don't turn your lining right sides out. Keep that inside out, and you've got the bag right side out. So you're going to basically put both of them right sides together inside of the bag. So now we're going to clip the seams. Then go to the other side, clip that seam. And then we're going to tuck in them handles. We don't want to sew them handles, and we want to make sure that they're right down because we are only concentrating on sewing this part here. So make sure that the handles are completely tucked in. So let me just quickly repeat. We have got both of these right sides facing each other, the lining and the external, and we have tucked all of that strap all the way in. Now you're going to take it to the sewing machine and we're going to sew it into place. You're going to get your pouch into your sewing machine like this, so you can see the back side of the exterior, the exterior fabric. And we're going to sew it into place. And every so often we need to readjust. So we're going to pull some more of that pouch around, making sure that your seams are lined up. And we're going to do it again. We're just going to gently pull some more of that pouch around. Making sure not to sew over our strap as we're going. So we have this opening. We're going to push everything through the opening, and there's more than enough space. Then we're going to poke these corners through just to make it look nice. Once you're happy, we're going to close this opening up by stitching it into place. Now you can push that lining down into the bag. And just take a few minutes just to get everything into position. I like to get my iron and just press all of this into place at the top. You're going to take this back over to the eye and you're going to top stitch all the way around. And I would again do it from the inside, and we can attach some of this leftover strap into place. How cute is that? So that is how you make yourself an adorable mini tote bag. They're so fun. If you found this tutorial helpful, please subscribe. Also like and comment. If you subscribe, you won't miss my next video. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.